Recently, I made a video about the deadliest big cats in the world, but in the comments under this video, people kept asking why I didn't include certain species. The term big cat only refers to cats in the genus Panthera, but there are plenty of other large cats around the world. Today I will be focusing on these species, and I will be ranking them from least deadly to deadliest. I have chosen 5 not so big cats to focus on today, and to find our first species we can head to Africa, the Middle East and Central Asia. The Caracal is a medium-sized wildcat, and it's most well known for its long tufted ears. These animals are typically nocturnal, but they will hunt in the day, and they're known to feed on a wide variety of animals. They stand at around 50 centimeters tall at the shoulder, and they can weigh up to 19 kilograms. And although this doesn't make them a giant, they put their size to good use. Caracals are extremely athletic cats, and one of their superpowers is their jumping ability. It can jump as high as 3 meters, and they are known to catch birds in midair. Mammals make up around 80% of their diet, and they are known to feed on a large number of ungulates. These cats can even take down the largest birds in the world, the ostriches, and they usually do this by sneaking up on them while they're nesting. These cats can easily take down prey 2 to 3 times their size, but strangely they keep their distance from humans. It's extremely rare for a caracal to attack a human in the wild, and in most cases they will only attack in self-defense. Unfortunately, some people like to keep these wild animals as pets, and this is obviously a very selfish thing to do. There's no way that you can provide the right enrichment for these animals in your home, and this leads to very unhappy and unhealthy cats. Wild animals are called wild for a reason, and they should not be kept as pets. One of the only recorded caracal attacks on humans happened in Illinois, and this was when one pet caracal escaped in 2019. The cat first attacked a toddler, and then it attacked its mother, and eventually a policeman had to shoot the animal dead. It's a shame that the animal had to die in this way, and of course it is the owner's fault. These cats are extremely deadly animals, but they only slot in at number 5, as there are a few other deadly cats on this list. For our next species, we will be heading over to Southeast Asia, as we will be taking a look at the clouded leopard. The clouded leopard is usually found in dense forests, and it's known for being extremely elusive. You can be very close to one, but you'll never know it's there, and of course this ability helps them to catch their prey. These cats have large heads and paws compared to the rest of their bodies, and they also have relatively short legs and long tails. This gives us a clue into their lifestyle, as these cats are mostly arboreal and nocturnal. They'll feed on a wide variety of primates and ungulates, and to help them dispatch them they have some of the largest canines compared to their skulls of any of the cats. Thankfully, these animals are not considered dangerous to humans, because as I've covered, they are generally shy and elusive. They tend to avoid contact with people, and even in captivity, attacks are extremely rare. There's no doubt that the clouded leopard is an extremely deadly cat, but due to its size it only hunts certain prey. For this reason it slots in at number 4, but it is one of the most talented climbers among all the cats. For our next species we can head to quite a few places across Eurasia, as we will be taking a look at the Eurasian Lynx. The Eurasian Lynx is one of 4 species in the lynx genus, and it is the largest lynx species in the world. They can stand up to 75 centimeters at the shoulder, and they max out at around 35 kilograms. These cats will hunt for food in the day, but they are mostly nocturnal, and across their range they feed on a wide variety of animals. Like most other lynx species, the Eurasian lynx is extremely elusive, and it catches most of its prey by sneaking up on them. They are known to kill deer that weigh as much as 150 kilograms, and this is over 4 times the weight of the largest Eurasian lynx. These cats will also go after other predators and wild boar, and across their range they are only bettered by the largest predators. Thankfully, Eurasian lynx typically ignore humans, but as they are mostly nocturnal they rarely come into contact with humans. Despite this, the Eurasian lynx is an extremely controversial animal, as they are involved in a lot of human-wildlife conflict. In some areas they are known to feed on livestock, and this often leads to the farmers retaliating. Many believe that they should be reintroduced into many countries across their former range, but of course this is a very controversial topic. Strangely, one of the most recent attacks happened in Atlanta, and this was all the way back in 2014. A 21-year-old woman was attacked while feeding the lynx, but thankfully she survived the incident. This is just another reason as to why wild cats shouldn't be kept as pets, and the woman was very lucky that it wasn't a lot worse. The Eurasian Lynx is definitely the deadliest cat in Europe, but it only slots in at number 3 on this list. For our next species, we will be heading over to Africa and Asia, as we will be taking a look at the cheetah. The cheetah is famously the fastest land animal on this planet, but it's had to make some sacrifices to be this fast. The cheetah is a very slender and lightweight cat, and because of this, it rarely gets into fights. Its kills are often stolen, and it's bullied by some of the larger predators in Africa. It can stand at around a meter tall at the shoulder, and it reaches a maximum weight of around 75 kilograms. This is quite a bit bigger than the previous cats, and this means that it can take down larger prey. Cheetahs mostly target medium to large sized ungulates, and larger individuals will take down wildebeest. Their size and behaviour varies greatly across their range, and there are currently 4 recognised subspecies. Thankfully, cheetahs are not an active threat to humans, and they are quite docile compared to other wild cats. There have been a few cases where cheetahs have attacked children in the wild, but none of these attacks have been fatal. Once again, the majority of attacks occur in captivity, but these attacks are rarely ever fatal. Cheetahs are definitely one of the deadliest predators in Africa, but as they are relatively lightweight cats, they can't target the largest of prey. For that reason, they slot in at number 2, and it's not hard to guess which cat is number 1. The cougar is easily the deadliest cat that's not a big cat, and they can be found over large areas of North and South America. It's the most widely distributed wild terrestrial mammal in the Western Hemisphere, and it's one of the most widespread large predators in the world. They can be found in a wide range of habitats and ecosystems, from the Rocky Mountains to the Amazon rainforest and the Andes Mountains. The cougar is an ambush apex predator, and it feeds on a wide variety of ungulates and rodents. They can take down prey as large as moose, and in some rare cases they will target humans. The cougar is an extremely dangerous animal, but they don't kill as many people as most people think. I've covered this topic in a previous video, and even though cougars are fully capable of killing humans, they rarely choose to do so. Over 130 attacks have been documented in North America in the past 100 years, and only 28 of these attacks have resulted in fatalities. Far more people are killed by lightning strikes or bee stings, but it's still very important that you respect the cougar. One of the most recent fatal attacks was earlier this year, when unfortunately a 21-year-old man lost his life. If you are attacked by a cougar, it's important to fight back, as this can end up saving yours and other people's lives. This is exactly what happened earlier on this year, when some heroic women fought off a cougar. The cougar had attacked one of their friends, and after fighting with it for over 15 minutes, they managed to pin it under a bicycle. This is an extremely brave and admirable thing to do, as the cougar is one of the deadliest cats in the world. If you want me to make a similar video on another group of animals, then let me know down in the comments below. But for now, thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.